Hi, today we're going to take a look at one of the most iconic BB guns that Crosman ever made. This gun started out as the V-350, and it was made from 1961 to 1969, and it had several variants. One of the variants is, like I say, one of the most iconic BB guns that Crosman ever made. This is the M1 replica of the U.S. military 30 caliber carbine. They did a super job. I mean, it looks like a 30 caliber carbine. There's no doubt about it. So anyway, this BB gun, this one is the wood stock, and it was made from 1966 to 1967 for only 1 year. They had a second variant, which was a plastic stock. They called it Croswood. It was made from 1968 to 1976. One thing that's interesting about these guns is they're a slide action BB gun. What I mean by slide action is, in order to cock this, you push this barrel down and pull it back out, and it's ready to shoot. There is no safeties on these guns, and I think they discontinued them. They are very hard to cock. There's about 30-35 pounds of cocking effort in order to push this barrel up and down in order to cock it. A lot of kids would take and push it against cement, or push it up against a tree or on a brick wall or whatever in order to cock it. So for a younger kid, this was not a very safe gun to shoot. A lot of times they might put their hand on the muzzle and push down on the muzzle like that. Totally unsafe. This isn't the first gun to use a slide action type mechanism. Some of the old Quackenbush air guns also used the slide barrel mechanism in order to cock. So anyway, we're going to go outside today because it's fairly nice out. We're going to shoot this gun from 30 feet offhand. This gun, they average about 350. This one here shoots at about 367 feet per second. It's a sweet little gun, fun gun to shoot, and I'm going to show it to you, and then we're going to go out and shoot it. Show it to you real quick here. They did a super nice job on this gun. I'm going to get a little closer. The little cartridge slide, it slides back and forth, but it's just for aesthetics. Has a clip. There is no safety. Let's see if you can see it here. Has an adjustable peep sight right here. I'll show it again outside, and sometimes the outside light is a little bit better than inside. So anyway, this gun holds 24 shots. When you do pull that back, the one thing it does is a little thing in here that slides up. You load your BBs in here. This is an oil hole. You can also put some oil down the barrel. Always oil a BB gun good because of the way they're made. Now inside this, it doesn't work like a regular Daisy Red Ryder or anything. It's a spring piston, but there's a little pop valve in here that has basically 3 holes in it. So when that spring goes off and the piston goes forward, it builds up pressure and it pops that valve open and makes it a little more powerful. This is probably one of the more powerful BB guns of its age. So let's go out and shoot this now. Okay, let's take a look at the target. This is from 30 feet. As you can see, I got a pretty nice little group here. And like here, I lowered where I was aiming a little bit and started hitting here, but that's where most of my group went. Of course, my first shot was like kind of weak. And then, because I just oiled it, but then it started to pick up some velocity there. Like I said, this one shoots at about 367, somewhere in there. Pretty cool little gun. Look at the target one more time real quick. I shot a total of what, 48 shots, I believe, and that's kind of what it did from 30 feet. So that's it today for this episode of Back Porch Plinking. The Crosman M1 Carbine, a sweet little gun from the past, pretty iconic. They did a great job of making them. They look real close to the M1 Carbine if you used to ever take one and look at it. I'm going to show it to you one more time. I'll show you the little peep sight. Little peep sight in there. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a good evening. We'll talk to you soon.